Hi everybody, welcome back again to the Drunken Bull Ranch. I'm Reed, and I wanted to show you something today. So, here we go. So we got our new batch of broiler chicks. There's 52 of them. These guys are approximately a week old. Now, if you look out here, these guys that are walking under my feet are 7 weeks old. They grow fast. Now, some of you may ask why I've got these guys out here in a chicken tractor. Reason is, where I keep the brooder in the shed that you can see behind me over there, God, they're walking under my feet. It has been really hot, and it has gotten up to 100 degrees plus, and in that shed it was 100 degrees plus, and they were just cooking. So we moved them out here. It's getting down into the 60s at night, but they don't seem to mind it, so that's why we moved them out here. So anyway, yeah, the chickens are doing good. Here you go. That's where the little chicks are, and the rest of them have that chicken tractor there. You can see the cows out there. They're doing well. I should say the steers. My father-in-law corrected me on that the other day. Anyway, so yeah, they're doing well. They're all just looking for shade. I don't know why those cows insist on just standing out there and they don't go into the shade, but they do. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of where we're at on that. Those chickens will be processed probably next weekend, and we'll let you know how that turns out. But yeah, they're coming along real nice. Assuming that I can get this in there. There we go. Come on. There. Anyway, another thing in regards to the chickens that I'm gonna show you is that my daughter had a bunch of chickens at her place, and she likes the little silkies and things like that, but she was having some issues there, so she brought them up to our place and dropped them off. So now we've got some of these other chickens. Sorry, I was grabbing some stuff right here. So yeah, we inherited these guys. Well, we didn't really inherit them. She wants them back, but here they are. Now, I'm not gonna say that I'm a big fan of silkies or whatever the heck those are, but you know, trying to help my daughter out. Anyway, they do lay eggs every once in a while, and we'll probably integrate them into the rest of the flock at some point, but right now I just don't want them tearing each other up, so I've got them separated. Now, on to the next thing. I'm out here by the pig pen, and so I've determined that I'm kind of a lousy pig farmer. Anyway, here we go. There are the pigs. And, oh, there's Red. Red's over there laying in the shade. Anyway, as you can see, their pen is pretty messed up. They keep tipping their water over and making wallows. Like I said, it's been 100 degrees plus. But what I need to do, and I should have done weeks ago, probably, is get these little guys in their own little pen away from Mama and Mama over there. Anyway, so I'm finally getting to this over here. This area here is where I want to build another pig pen. And yes, I've talked about getting them out on pasture and things like that. I have materials ordered for that. I'm going to say there's a lot that has to happen for that. As I started thinking about it, I was like, okay, I gotta fix a bunch of fences, I gotta do things like that. But for the most part, I just need to get those piglets separated. So I'm thinking I will build a pen right here and get them out of there. I need to get Mr. Pig out of his pen and back over here so I can take his pig pen down and build a barn at some point. One thing that I will say is that I have had kind of a bad habit here. I've been doing a lot of things temporarily, and I've been doing, I mean, like the pallets back there, you can see the pallets. I temporarily put them there to keep the piglets from getting out, and it became kind of a permanent thing, and I hate it. Anyway, so my new resolve, or my old resolve that I'm thinking about, is that I've been doing things, here's a way to say it, I do it nice because I do it twice. So yeah, I'm tired of doing things twice. It's time consuming and I don't like it. Anyway, and so we're gonna start doing it right the first time. Sorry, got an itch on my head. Anyway, and we'll see if we can't improve our situation from there. I will say that we have had just crazy bugs and flies and wasps are on everything, so got to be careful around here not to get stung. And yeah, the garden's pretty much been destroyed by grasshoppers. I put the turkeys out there hoping they'd eat a lot of them, and they did, but the grasshoppers just thrashed it. Anyway, so I'll get busy putting a pen right here, and we'll go from there. Okay, everybody, so I've been working on this for a while now. Just thought I'd show you this. So I have put in these panels and posts over to there because that is going to be our permanent fence for our corral. Now I will probably put a panel on the inside, just a pig panel along the bottom, just to holy cow, the wasps are bad out here. Just to make sure that they can't get out. Obviously there is a gap at the bottom that they could, but I pulled all these rocks out of the holes I dug for the posts, so I got to get rid of those. And then I'm going to build a fence across right here that joins up with this fence, so I got to put a post in right here, and then I will put a post or a fence across there from that fence or post to that fence post, and then this area will be a little pig pen. Actually, it'll be the biggest one we got. So anyway, let me get on with that, and we'll go from there. Okay, everybody, so how to say this, I got distracted looking at the backside of my eyelids because it got really hot outside. So went in, took a nap, and now I'm out doing the evening chores. I thought I'd show you this. First thing I gotta do is get some grain and go feed the cows. So here we go. Let me reverse this camera. Okay. So there's the little cows, or steers, shelter. We're just dumping this grain in here. There they go. They're going to town on it. So, chore one, done. That one's pretty easy. But, as you can see, these little guys know that it's time to eat. Okay, let me get these guys fed. Okay, so you'll notice that I put some in the feeder and then I put some on the ground next to it. The reason for that is there's just too many to get to that feeder. So I just put a little on the ground and let them eat it. Okay, so it has been hot enough that these guys are down in 5 gallons of water a day. No problem. That water was actually just about dry. So, yeah, make sure that your animals have plenty of water. Now, we're gonna turn this camera and I'll take care of the little chicks. Now these guys are still on chick starter. It is medicated for coccidiosis, and I don't know if you can see that, but that's what it looks like. Okay, so chore number 2 done. Okay, so as I was doing this, it occurred to me that I probably should tell you guys something, because you probably saw this and thought, what the heck? Okay, here. You can see that I've got the panels set up here, and that I have removed the H brace in the center there. Now the reason for that is I just found that the posts, meaning these posts right here, these guys hadn't set up well and they would not hold a gate. When attaching the gate, it just wanted to pull, it wanted to tip from side to side. Basically, I need to put the posts in with concrete and that will solve the problem. But the other thing that I found is that these smaller posts tend to just sag. They don't have enough strength. So I'm going to be replacing them. I may actually do some metal posts there because the gates are going to be there, and just do an H brace and go from there. But that's the reason that these panels are here, is it gives me an area to work where the cows aren't going to bug me. And yeah, so that's one of my other projects. And this goes back to the doing things nice, because we do it twice. If you look at this fence line going down, you can see that this has just loosened up. I mean, there's no tension there. And the reason for that is these end posts. They've been shifting to the right. And so there's no tension. Which is why I was a little upset this morning, trying to figure out how, trying to figure out how all this is happening to me. But, I'll get this to work. But, we're going to rectify these situations. And we're going to do it once. so we don't have to do it again. And I just dropped a bucket. Anyway, so yeah, that's why I say do it once, do it right. And I think my biggest problem is that I get in a hurry and I'm just trying to get it done, and that causes me issues later on and frustration. So let me grab some more grain, we'll go feed the turkeys. Okay, so here I am at the garden gate. Get this opened up. Got turkeys. Let me show you these guys. There's one. There's another one. And the other two are out there somewhere. I don't see them, but I can hear them. Anyhow, I walk over and feed them. So the garden has just been a misfortune this year. Oh, there's the other turkey. But I mean, some of it grew, some of it didn't, some of it got eaten by grasshoppers. It's just been a mess. And some of it got eaten by the turkeys trying to kill the grasshoppers. So let me show you. So there's the garden. Got a lot of weeds that got to come out. But, oh, and the girls are coming to join me. Anyway, so yeah, it has suffered greatly. There's a zucchini right down there, or a yellow squash. So we'll have to pick that. But happy days. There's the other turkey. These guys are healthy and happy though. They have had plenty of grasshoppers to eat. So let me feed them really quick. Okay, so my neighbor came home in the middle of that, and so my video got cut just a little bit short. Anyway, I gotta check the food and water for these chickens, so let me do that. Assuming that I can get this camera to cooperate. Okay. Okay, so they're all good on food and water. Just got to get the eggs. Apparently the dogs are causing hate and discontent. Now, I am fairly confident that our hens are laying somewhere they're not supposed to, because there is 7 eggs in there. However, I did get a new little egg, which means that our younger hens are starting to lay. Okay, everybody, so now I'm out here with the pigs. Wanted to show you this. That's their wallow right there, and so I'm just letting the hose run in there for a little while to make a mud hole for them so they can lay in it. The minute I turned that hose on, she came over and laid in it. Big sow there. And those little guys joined her. Anyway, the others are over there. And they've tipped over that water right there again to make a wallow over there. I don't know why they don't like this one. Anyway, I'm going to feed them really quick. Just a second. Right here, sweetheart. Okay, one feeder's filled up. Let me go get the other one.
Dad, can I do a video with you?
Yeah, come on. Okay, so there was their nightly ration. I gotta go feed the big boar too. Okay, so this guy, he is a pain in the butt. His feeder is over there in the middle of the pen. His water's been tipped over to make his wallow bigger. And this shelter, he's tipped that thing over, I don't know how many times, but I just rebuilt it yesterday. So, we'll give it a whirl and see if he tries to eat me while I go in there and fix his feeder. Look out. Look out. Oh, oh. Get out. Get out of the way. Yeah, we'll just feed you. There you go. Okay, so he's fed. But I do need to fill up his water. And this pen's going away. That's part of the reason for the other pen over there. That way I can get them all in one spot and hopefully make my life just a little bit easier. Okay, everybody. It's been a long, hot day, but let me show you. Okay, so from right here, I've got the panels up all the way down to that post and across to there, and it's all wired up. So I've got to put in one more post here with a gate, and then just do this section from where the tripod is over to this section. Anyway, on that happy note, the sun is going down. I don't know if you can see that behind me, but the sun is going down and I'm tired. So, as always, support your local farmers. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk at you later. And that's why those pigs need to get out of there. Bye.